Okay, this message deals with the kinds of questions: who, what, when, where, why, how. Whenever I begin to grapple with a topic, like recently, this thing about Christian philosophy, or previously and recently e-portfolios, then I have a certain template that I bring up on my mind map service, which is comapping.com. Really like that a lot. Server based, so I'm able to access it at home and at work and elsewhere and whatever. Annual fee, pretty reasonable. Um, One of the first places I go is to the question section, and I begin to just dump what things relate to who, what, when, where, why, how. Dump, 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 dump. And the who would be things like who's the audience, who's the supplier, who's the vendor, who's the worker, uh, partner work and field. I'll talk a lot more about that later, but I look at those things. Who is the who's involved in different ways with this topic? All kinds of who questions. What is the subject? What's the topic? All the different what, define, describe kinds of things. Who, what, when. The when is particularly in this thing we're dealing with online, offline. In the online world, you have 24/7, 365. Some people say it that way. So the when becomes an irrelevance. But if it's offline, then it's, is it morning, afternoon, evening? Is it holidays? Is it weekends? Is it summer? What's the when? And is it, half an hour, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks? How long the when? The whole time issue. Who, what, when, where again, online, offline, both. So some things that I'm thinking about has an offline component, online component. Some of us have those things come together. So, I mean, maybe it's kind of obvious to you, but this gets me going. I think probably in this section, yeah, I'll put a link to where I have collections of questions dealing with Christian topics, with questions about worship, questions about evangelism, questions about the Bible, questions about God, questions about humans. So lots of questions, but they're all broken into who, what, when, where, why, how. So who is Christ? When will he come back? Where did he come from? So that's how I would use that to glob those together. Um, and real important within that is the why. Why is really, really, really important. And more people I encounter online, they don't think the whole journalist view of who, what, when, where, why, how. They want to help their clients, their people, me, get clear about why. Why are they pursuing this online business? Why are they involved in this? What is their motive? Because then that helps you to prioritize, to define, to describe, to buy, to stay, to commit, to stay with it. Real important, the why. And the how, Americans are really a lot, one guy says Americans are really big into the how-tos. One guy, Brendan Bouchard, has that book, Millionaire Messenger. People will pay you a lot of money for how-tos if it can help them to solve their problems, resolve their conflicts, to get from point A to point B, to have a easier, faster, more peaceful life. They'll pay you for the hows. How-tos, look at the how-to in Amazon, the bookstore, online, lots of how-tos out there. So how, really important, but we mess up because we're often fixated on the hows and not on the whys. Um, I guess I'll put a link in the description of this, and you can go there. There's lots and lots of links and lots of subjects. Maybe I'll mention those later. I don't know. Let's see how this unfolds. I need to think of some way to end these. I don't like. I want to have a good beginning and ending. I'm not liking. I say the word shalom a lot. Uh, Maybe I should use that. Um, I'm thinking out loud, obviously, but this makes it more personal and real, I think. It's obviously my apartment, in a fancy studio. Anyway, pray for me to develop a good beginning and ending. I appreciate that. Thanks, bye.